Okay, so let's start the training on HTML. So let's begin with the HTML home on WP School. Okay, so here said HTML is the standard markup language for web pages. So this is the main language you need to build a website. Okay, every pages of your website will have HTML. Yeah, you can really create a website using HTML. It's very easy to use and learn. And hope you enjoy learning HTML. Okay, here are some example. On this W3 school, you will see a lot of example in every lessons. Okay, this one example, and every example you can try it for yourself. Okay, like this. You can go here and change the content or play with this program. For example, let me change this to Michael Alla. Okay, run it and oh, what's happened? One and see it reflects the change I made on the right window of this page. Okay, so we can also try this. Now sometimes I'll show you that you can try this on Notepad. Okay, Notepad. See it? Okay, Notepad. File and save as. You put the name of the page of the file, and you can add .html or .html as your extension to save it as HTML, or and then select all files. So will be saved as HTML. So I think I already have it here, but let me replace that. Okay, so if you have a code like this that have the extension of HTML, it will automatically the Windows will open it automatically using an HTML file opener like your web browser. It can be a Chrome, it can be an Edge, an Internet Explorer, Firefox, any kind of HTML browser that you have, or your default. Usually it's your default browser. Like mine, I'm using Chrome. Okay, let's go here. Let's find the source code. Where did it put that? Okay. HTML. Right, so as you can see, my browser open it and it shows my HTML here. So for now, let's not be concerned about the content of the code and the HTML. Let's just understand how it works. Okay, so that's how you do it in a Notepad, and you can also do it using Visual Studio. All right, let me search my Visual Studio Code here. This is my Visual Studio Code, and I have another Visual Studio here. This is the Community Vision. I don't know if we can use that. We will use that, but let's see. But for now, let's use a Visual Studio Code. You can edit your HTML using Visual Studio Code, and it's a lot of advantage using Visual Studio Code because it has a lot of tools that you can use. Okay, let's go here. Okay, see? Okay, let me open the file that I've created. Oh, you can actually create your own here. Oh, this is a bit slow. Let me close this one. Okay, let's open a file or create a new file. Let's just click this one. This is Explorer. Okay, I can open a folder first. Let's find the source code that I've created and put here. Select. So if I open that folder, you'll see that I'll have the file here. See? Okay, I can open the file that I've created in Notepad. So I will be able to see the code in here. And see, this is the advantage of using HTML code versus the coding of these tags, right? Then we can also create our own web here. Under this folder HTML, I can create another page, HTML2, right? Just put HTML, you get that, and you can copy this one, copy the content of this page, and here, right? Okay, so this tab here will indicate that there is unsaved page or document. So you can just click Control S or look at the panel menu and see the save. This is actually Control S. It will help if you know the shortcut key combination for that. So it will be easier for you to follow. So if you look at my folder HTML, there's no HTML2. So the way you run it, just click the file here. Okay. Okay. So if you delete this and this folder, it will also reflect on your Visual Studio Code because it's linked in there. Okay. So that's basically the Visual Studio Code. Okay, in the later video I will show you more features of this tool, but let's just concentrate for now on the introduction. Okay, so that's how you use this page. So there are a lot of HTML example and exercises you can use on this page, and there are quizzes as well. If you like to take them, you can just take them. And there are reference materials here, and it's also if you like to get certified, you just click here. As you can see, let's click HTML certification, and here you will see you can get certified. You just pay $95 to get certified. Okay, so basically that's the introduction of this page. Let's move on to the HTML introduction proper. Okay, what is HTML? HTML is the standard markup language for creating pages. This is actually the building blocks of the web pages. Okay, so it stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Describe the structure of the web page. So the main focus is the content of your page and the structure of the page, how you arrange it. It's like the outline of your web page. You can also format in HTML, but nowadays it's better not to format using HTML. There are other programming that we can use for that, like CSS and Bootstrap. So most web developers focus on HTML just for the content and structure of the web page. So HTML, that's the browser how to display the content. So with tags, and it is HTML is represented by tags. Okay, tag label pieces of content, such as heading, paragraph, and table. So those are the tags, and sometimes you call them the markup. Okay, so let's go to NPM to get more details about this. So HTML hypertext markup language is the most basic building blocks of the page. So in order to learn web development, you must learn HTML. Without this knowledge, you can't build a web page. So and other technologies besides HTML, you actually need to know CSS and JavaScript or jQuery, and right now it's better if you know Bootstrap. So that's actually the core technology you need to learn to really build a really good hypertext markup language. But if you only know HTML, you can still build a very basic website that will work. Okay. So hypertext refers to the links that connects to web pages to another. So, okay, example, this is a link, right? You can see that one. It will go to another page on this website. So you can also create a link to another website. Okay, that's what it means by the hypertext. It's a link to another page, and then the markups are the annotation you use to put on your text, image, and other content for display in the web browser. So you annotate them so they become the markup includes special elements such as head, title, body, header. So you mark up your face so it will behave the way you like it. Okay, the way you mark it up. Okay, so that's additional information about HTML. Browsers do not display the HTML tags, so you will not see the tags. You will only see the content. Okay, for example, in here, This is the simple HTML document. You can also use this as your template. Sometimes they call this the boiler page. Okay, so let's look at this page. Okay, it's quiet. As you can see here, this is the output of this code. So as you can see here, you cannot see in the output the tags, but you will see only the page title. Okay, and the text here will behave depends on what tags you use. Like this one, and here you use H1, so it appears to be larger and it's bold compared to the next paragraph. Okay, which is only very small and not emphasized. So as you can see here, that's basically the markups are not displayed and the tags. These are actually used as tags. Okay. Okay, let's go for more details. Huh? So this is the doc type. In order for the browser to know that this is HTML, you have to put the doc type here. Now this is actually the declaration that defines the document. This defines as HTML5. So this is when the browser sees this automatically knows that it is HTML type, a 5. There also on the previous version of HTML this actually look a lot longer and a lot messier, but for HTML5 it's very short. And if you look at Google, let's Google doc type for other version, so you can see. Okay. See, there's a different type of doc types per version. Usually before it looks like this for HTML4, for HTML1, but it's a good thing that they simplify it and it looks a lot simpler right now. So I think I like it better for HTML5. So you don't have to put all this link in there. Okay, so those that are the doc types. So when you click the file, it will open your browser and display your page there because of the doc type. Then HTML is the main root element of your HTML page. You must add the HTML tag here and also the closing tag. So tags needs to have sometimes most of the time it needs a closing tag like this by adding a slash before the tag. Okay, so but there are few tags that don't need that closing tags. You will learn that later, but for now let's focus on here. So it's the root. HTML is the root element of your HTML. Head element contains meta information about the document. So here's where you put the information about your page. When when someone search your page on this, search some keywords on Google, Google will check your header to see if it matches the search of the user. So title is what specifies the title for the document. If you can see on this tab above here, these are the titles. So it will display on the tab of your browser. Body contains the visible page content. This is the main body of your page. This is where you usually put all your important information or things that you want to be displayed on your user like this one. Okay, this is the body of this page. Okay. H1 element defines this is a large heading element defines it's a paragraph. Okay, so let's not discuss that in details for now, but just focus on the structure of the HTML. So you have to add the doc type first, then start with HTML, then close it with HTML, and type the head. Inside the head, there's the title. Inside the body, you put the content of your page. That's why that one. Okay, step by step, so you'll see. Okay, first you put doc type, then you open it with HTML. Oh, this one. Okay. In Visual Studio, other Visual Studio tool like the Community Edition, I think it will automatically put the closing tag, but here it's not, so that's fine. So then we put the header, and then close it as well. This is how you usually do it. You put, replace first the tags, or the, then inside the head you can have meta or whatever, the body here. So this is just for you to see if you're first time creating. You see, you can do that. So that's how you do it. Then you put the content of your header here, like the title. This, then this is the title, then on the closing title. Okay, save it. Control S. Oh, I think because I did not put that HTML here, that's why it's not. Okay, now it's highlighting it. Let's see if it will auto create the tagger. Okay, I think closing tag. So see, it's now creating the closing tag. So I think I was not just able to save it properly a while ago. So this is the body. Okay, so that's a basic HTML. Save it, Control S. Let's go to the folder so you can see it here now. Opens in my browser. This is the body, and if you right click, you can actually see the source, view page source. See, you can see the page, the source code of the page. Okay, so that's basically what it is. Then you can also try it here, just like I've shown before. You can make changes here, like example you want to. I'm not sure if you will see the change in header, the title here. That's why, to be sure, so you can't see it because there's no tab. You can see the tab. You can actually play it here, so that's fine. Sometimes if you already know how to code, you can just run it here. That's a lot faster. Okay. Okay. That's so. Okay. Elements sometimes. So these are the elements of the page. Okay. Now you understand this. These are the elements. And let's go to HTML tag. So HTML tags are elements that are surrounded by angle brackets. So they look like this one, like the body tag. You see, they have brackets. Then the contents get in the middle, and you have the closing tag, closing bracket, right? Just put a slash before the name of the tag. Okay, so HTML tags normally come in pairs, like this one, like in the paragraph opening. This is after the opening and closing tag. So the first tag is the start tag, and the second tag is the end tag. The end tag is written like the start tag, but with the forward slash inserted before the tag name. Yeah, that's for the end tag. Okay, this is how you call the start tag, opening tag, and the closing tag. So the purpose of web browser is to read the HTML document and interpret the code and display the content of your page based on the code. Okay, so you will not see the tags in there, but the tags will determine how to display the content of your page. Okay, so this is the structure of the page. So first is the HTML. Within the HTML contains the head and the body, and sometimes you can put footer as well. So you will see it later. Additional elements that you can use, but this is basic. Okay, head. The head you can put the title of your page, and your body you can put the content of your page. So what is inside the body is what is displayed on our browser. Okay, so the head will actually serve as information on your browser, like the title here, and also some, if you want to add additional information, the author or the description of page, we will put that in the head. You'll see that later as we move along. Okay. Okay, let's focus more on doc type declaration. So this is the doc document type, helps process your web page correctly. So based on this doc type, the browser will know how to interpret your page. If this is an HTML5, it will use a different interpreter for that. Okay. So it's not case sensitive and it's very simple for HTML5. So these are the different versions of HTML. Okay. So these are different doc types. So what's important now is to use the HTML5 doc type declaration. Like so. Okay, that's all for the introduction of the web development and hope you like it and learn something from it. So basically you understand how to build or understand what HTML is all about. Okay, so see you on the next video.